This is Nosey with Good Intentions, the podcast. I gotta start looking over there.
In every nook and cranny.
This is Michael.
And Kirk. Got it.
We getting there, y'all. We getting there. Lordy. Good afternoon.
We're awake.
We're awake. Good afternoon.
We're awake.
How are you, sir?
You know, I'm here. I had a little lunch. Mm-hmm. So I'm here.
Whole mess.
Oh, no, it's always a good day. Nosey Day is always a good day.
It is. It's always a good day.
There you go.
Hot mess. So what is your raptress quote for today, sir?
Well, in my long lineage of Nikki.
Yes, sir.
What I think about Nikki being creative is she comes up with new ways to say, I don't know her.
Okay.
So she has a song with Ice Spice.
Yes, she does. My daughter likes it.
Princess Diana. Mm-hmm. Which I will say, this is not my raptress quote, but at the beginning of the song, the whole song is in the hood, we're like Princess Diana.
Okay. Which,
I don't know if you remember Princess Diana.
She died in a car accident.
Well, not necessarily the death part.
Okay.
Like, Princess Diana was... We know what the paparazzi are.
She was an icon.
Because of Princess Diana.
Yeah, isn't that why she crashed?
Allegedly.
Potentially, yeah.
Allegedly. I think there's a few...
Illuminati things.
Mythbusters out there, but she, when she literally walked anywhere.
Yeah.
She couldn't go anywhere.
She would have been.
It wasn't just paparazzi. It was also people.
Yeah, she would have been not artistic wise, but if Michael Jackson was a girl, that's her. Not musically. I'm talking about being just that level of fame. Yeah. That's what I mean. Don't nobody cuss me out. So I'm like, no,
I think she was
Michael Jackson.
More famous than Michael Jackson. Arguably.
We knew everything about her and we didn't have the internet.
Correct.
Yeah.
We had newspapers.
Yeah.
Actual physical papers.
Not the fake, the blogs and shit like that.
Right.
Like legitimate.
Not posts.
Yeah. Like articles of all of her. Yeah.
You had to hold it and read it.
And they had to flip a page or 5.
So I thought it was already pretty wow, that's a good title to your song. That's a good
That's ambitious.
In the hood, I'm like Princess Diana.
I can see that.
I'm like, that brings up an image.
And in the
when
hood,
you, Nikki, or you, Ice Spice.
I don't know about Ice Spice, but Nikki definitely.
Nikki for sure.
Yeah, Nikki for sure.
When you walk into an area.
And they swarm you.
You are the most famous person.
In that area.
The whole time you're there.
Yeah.
Wherever you are.
Yeah, it's applicable.
So anyway, in the song, Nikki's verse is the second verse of the song. And it starts with, I be eating my spinach.
Okay.
They tried to clone my image. They burnt them London bridges. None of them bitches British. I know they know the difference.
That's about 2 quotes. 3 quotes.
Might be 3 quotes worth. What I love about it is, spinach.
Yes, sir.
Being Popeye.
Yeah.
But hers is for her curvaceous.
Yes.
Curvaceousness.
Yes,
sir. But she talks about London bridges. Mm-hmm. The joke of London bridges. None of these bitches are British. Yeah. AKA, I don't fuck with them. And you know who you are. Son? You know who you are. I like that. That's a different way than anybody else has said that.
Okay.
Somebody else will come out with a new way in the next song.
But of course.
But again.
For this moment.
For that song.
126.
Episode 126.
Yes, sir.
That is a new way of saying.
I don't know, y'all. You ain't on my level.
You're not on my level. Yeah. And you know who you are.
Yeah. I can dig it. Enough said.
Mic drop.
Don't drop that one.
Not this one in particular, though.
We paid for these.
So what's been on your mind? It's been a whole week. You know, been a whole week.
Yes. My question this week is, are birthdays overrated?
Yours specifically?
No, birthdays across the board. Only because our birthdays are almost a little bit over a month apart.
Yeah.
So yours is coming up. It might be in like a day or two. Let me think. Yeah, it might be the day this comes out. Was it today?
Not the day. I think mine's a Thursday.
Okay, 3 days before.
Yeah.
Before this.
Potentially.
After this.
Is it? Maybe.
It
might be next week.
It might be. We'll see. Don't worry about the math if it ain't math. Mathing is grieving. But, so I want to know, are birthdays overrated?
Well,
not the birthday itself, celebrating your birthday.
Are birthdays overrated?
Well,
let's start with the opposite.
Okay.
Are there any birthdays that are overrated?
No, because that's the day you began to exist.
Okay.
At least in the physical form, regardless of what people believe.
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah. So no, I don't think they're overrated because I think that date, of course, there's more than one person with your birthday. We're not the only person with our birthdays, but
right.
That's the day you or I were brought into this world and took our first breath.
Uh-huh.
So I think that is worthy of being celebrated. What do you think? Then we'll take the second half.
Well, I thought you were meaning more like, do you remember MTV had this show, Sweet 16?
Yeah.
Those birthdays were overrated.
The celebration of it?
The celebration of specifically 16.
Oh, okay. Like milestones, so to speak.
Like, the parties were insane.
I wouldn't have minded.
But they were also people with money.
So you tell me, if you came from a family with that type of money, you wouldn't want a Super 16?
Have you met me?
But growing up with that type of money, you might want that.
Let me tell you what's not changed.
What's up?
I wore the same pair of shoes until my foot literally outgrew them. My mom had to beg me to buy new shoes. So I've always been that person.
I had to beg for new shoes, not beg to be put
Correct.
in new shoes.
My mom had to beg. There was one, because you hit spurts as you're growing older. And so even though I was getting taller at a more rapid rate, my feet
were getting bigger?
My feet were getting bigger at a slower rate because, your feet already start at so much.
I did the reverse. I used to wear a size 11. I've worn the same size I wear now, 11 and a half, since 9th grade. But I wasn't this height in 9th grade.
So you had clown feet.
Fuck yeah. People were like, especially when I got my first pair of Jordans, size 11. The first pair I bought for myself, not like as a little baby.
Uh-huh.
And I bought my first pair of Jordans in 9th grade. And I came to school, I was so excited. And this girl was like, damn, was that the only size they had available? Like saying, your feet are big as fuck. And at that time, I was probably like 5'5", 5'4". Like I was really short. And I don't say that to be funny.
She said, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Here's your morning shit.
Yes. You look like you're having a great day. Let me shit on you. No, we didn't go to the same school the first 2 years.
Okay.
This is a nice.
Because that sounds like the Queen.
No, we met when I was in 11th grade.
Okay.
But no, so I don't even remember who she was, but she let me know that I had extremely large feet. And in my mind, that was not very nice because I was very excited. I had my first pair of self-bought Jordans. I like, hell yeah. She was like, hell no.
So she said, he looks too happy. Let me shit on him.
Yes. Let me remind him of how big his fucking feet are for his height.
I know they know the difference.
Yes, but I've worn that same size ever since then.
Yeah.
And that was my shoe size, but I was significantly shorter. So not to make a long story long.
That's weird. So was that 10th grade?
9th grade.
9th grade.
I had my first job in 9th grade.
So your growth spurt came much later.
I didn't get my growth spurt till the summer between 10th and 11th grade.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it sucked being short. That ain't what we're talking about, but I'm just saying.
Interesting. That might have to be the topic one day.
What, growth spurts?
Well, suck being short.
Okay.
I don't know that feeling.
Yeah.
Like the only time I feel short is when I go to a professional basketball game minus the one that I went into when I was 12 and I stood beside Muggsy Bogues and I was taller than him.
Have you met Cuzzo?
Have I?
Or did you arrived and he left it?
Probably. I don't think so.
Tall as fuck.
Okay. Is he taller than me?
Yeah, he's like 6'6", 6'7".
Okay. My uncle's 6.
You ever met him?
6'7" or 6'8".
For some reason in my mind, y'all cross paths here, but when I was painting and stuff, but maybe not.
I don't think so.
Okay. But yeah, I was going to say, you probably don't feel taller around him.
Yeah, no. I probably would be, it probably would be a relief.
Okay. But, okay, so do you think the day a person is born is overrated, or let me ask that part first.
Who's the person?
Vaguely speaking.
Well, there's a religious group that don't celebrate birthdays at all.
Jehovah's Witness, yeah.
Okay. We all knew who it was.
Yeah, my bad.
Ova.
Few years back, I would have had no idea who you're talking about. So
really,
yeah, I knew
Kingdom Hall,
the denomination.
Yeah,
but I didn't really know much about that. I just knew they didn't celebrate like birthdays and holidays. I didn't know why. I've learned now, but
yeah, okay. They don't celebrate birthdays.
They don't celebrate most of anything.
I don't think they do any celebrations.
I know you can celebrate anniversaries, like wedding anniversaries, stuff like that, because that's not a pagan or whatever holiday. It's like the celebration of you and another person becoming one. But yeah, for the most part, no, you can't celebrate any commercial holiday, so to speak.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think that a birthday is
I thought I'm the cynical one, sir.
I thought your question was more about celebrating birthdays.
That's the second half. We're gonna go with that. Okay. I'm getting the first part.
So, I mean, the day of your birth, I mean, sure.
Okay.
I mean, if you weren't born, then you
wouldn't be here.
You're not here.
Part of why I asked this, I used to work with this young lady up in Maryland, and she kind of taught me
down in Maryland.
Yeah, excuse me, down in Maryland. So she
directions.
I'm not the service crayon in the box. So she we were talking about Christmas and her.
By the way, it's still sexy time. 3 weeks later.
And her son's birthday, and she said she goes all out for his birthday, and she'll get him a little bit of stuff for Christmas. And I said, well, why do you do that? She said, because his birthday is more important than Christmas to them in their household. And I thought about it when she said, I said, yeah, that kind of because of what Christmas has kind of become, even if you're religious or not. Initially, Christmas was, Jesus is the season, or the reason for the season, whatever the phrase was. Now it's who can spend the most motherfucking money. But so I do understand her interpretation of it as in, I want to celebrate my son being in my life or whatever. So that's kind of where this question comes from. So so the fact that a person is born is like whatever, but do you think celebrating somebody's birthday is important? Let's transition to that.
Well, I mean, I would say your birthday probably should be more important than Christmas Day, but because again, if you didn't have a birthday, you wouldn't be here. Yeah,
and I'm starting to agree with that premise.
So I mean, I understand what she's saying.
Right.
I think Christmas, let's be honest, Christmas is a pagan holiday.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not a Christian holiday.
No, it was supposed to be, wasn't it?
I don't think so. Don't fully quote me on that one because I need to, by the time this comes out, I'll probably have looked it up.
Yeah, I might do that too. Just to be
because
sure.
I'm pretty sure, minus Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving is a specific America thing.
Right. Do they celebrate?
Maybe not everybody in America.
There's a few people that have some reservations about it. You like I did that?
I did. I was going to say some feathers may be ruffled.
Yeah. That was good too.
I think some people would like to change the name of the day. Yes. Which, I mean, I don't care.
Right.
Here's my thing. Let me have my turkey. Call it whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I just enjoy the turkey, truth be told, because I don't eat turkey any other time of year besides Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Like I told my sister, I've been to all these funerals.
Lordy.
And so, well, it's just sort of reinforced. Like when me and my sister were kids, on my mom's side of the family, we had my grandpa and grandmother.
On your mom's side, okay. Make sure.
My mom's parents. Yeah. And so at Easter, Thanksgiving, and Christmas,
turkey.
we got together.
Okay.
So it would be my mom's parents, my mom, her 2 sisters and brother, and all of their lineage.
The Shedding Squad. I love them. They seem super cool. I got to meet some more of them.
You'll have to come one year. The only problem is it's on Thanksgiving Day for lunch. So you may not be able to make it to that because you'll have your own. But we do Christmas gathering, not on Christmas Day.
Yeah, I'm going to have to slide through.
Yeah, I'm going to
slide through, yeah.
So, but it was centered around my grandparents.
Okay. Yeah, they're the pillars, yeah.
Right. So when my grandfather died, it really centered around my grandmother.
In a good way or a bad way?
Well, in a he's gone.
Okay, got you. Make sure she's okay.
The siblings really came together even more.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
For grandmother, for their mother, my grandmother.
Right.
Again, lineage. So, as my grandmother was inching her way out, some of the siblings, their kids started taking on more responsibility. So it's hard to. So my oldest, the first of the 4 children. My mom is the last.
Okay.
So me and my sister are the youngest. Yes.
Same with me on my dad's side. He's the baby.
My mom is like 5 years older than my oldest aunt's first son.
I heard you, but say it one more time.
So my mom
is 5 years older than her nephew?
Is 5 years older than her nephew.
Damn.
She's also 6 years older than the second sister's first child. So she's 5 years older than her first nephew, 6 years older than her second nephew.
That's how my dad is with my oldest cousins on my dad's side. Like, because his oldest brother is damn near 70. My dad is like 62.
Yeah.
But my oldest uncle's kids is like, if they're not in their 50s, they're pretty close to it, if not past it.
Right.
Yeah. I feel
So what has happened is my aunts still bring some stuff.
Okay, cool.
But their kids
kind of take that
also
on. Yeah.
In the last 10 years have also brought stuff. And then it's sort of trickled down to where my uncle.
And y'all about to start doing it.
And then my sister, and I'm next. Yeah. My mom hasn't allowed me yet, but I'm next.
But you can actually cook though.
Whatever. I have a dog. I have a dog. She doesn't care.
Oh, no doggy hairs.
She shits on my food. So anyway.
You could cook it at their house. Then there's they got a dog. No, your sister has a dog. Go ahead.
My sister has
3 dogs. Yeah.
Anyway, so recently my conversation, with all these funerals has turned with my sister where it's like, listen, we're, both of my aunts, their husbands are gone.
Damn.
As I mentioned last week.
Yeah.
And my uncle was like, I will step aside and let
you die next. You got next.
I'll wait. But they're in their 80s. My aunts.
Yeah.
My uncle is in his mid 70s.
See, your aunts are old as hell.
74.
See, even my aunts and uncles.
My mom will be 69 this year.
Oh, see, my mom was 59. Okay, so yeah.
We're 10 years apart.
Yeah, our moms, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
They're not. They're 9 years apart because my parents were 55 and yours was 64.
Oh, yeah.
We had this conversation recently.
Oh, we did. Yeah, my bad.
So if
you said the age, though, and in my mind, it's
69, you were saying, because I thought you were saying the year. I thought you were saying the age, and you were saying the year 64. Yeah. And I was going, my parents are 68. That's only 4 years apart.
No.
Anyway.
64.
So anyway, they're in their 80s.
Yeah, they old as fuck.
And their kids don't live in the county.
Are they like several hours away or maybe like an hour away?
Just the oldest.
Okay.
Her 2 sons. They live 2 hours away.
That's not bad. That's not unreasonable.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
But as far as bringing stuff, bringing food, a lot of times they will come a day or two early to their mom's house,
whip it up,
cook their stuff with her, and then they bring it down the road.
That's cool.
So I don't know if they'll still cook it and bring it 2 hours away. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I told my sister, we need to start talking
to
our line of people and really, pull together because as they're starting to go, we really need to, if we want to continue doing this, we're really going to have to pull together. Anyway, but we don't do that for birthdays. All that to say, sorry, camera una.
No, you tell good stories. I ain't tripping.
Well, all that to say, we don't do any of that. My birthday and my brother-in-law's birthday is 2 days apart. And my mom and dad, my sister, who he's married to, and their kids, and me, and now only, we...
Don't y'all do something in the middle?
We go eat on Sunday around there, and we both have birthdays. Birthday dinner as a. Do
you dislike that, or you're family. Just saying what y'all do?
I have no qualms with it at all. Actually, last year he missed it. We all got together for our birthday.
He had to work.
Yeah, so I forgot what it was. Something came up and he couldn't make it. But anyway,
fuck his birthday.
I don't remember.
I got you.
So it was just me.
My birthday, my germs.
But they got married in 2010, I think. So I mean, we're coming up on 14 years.
Man.
So I mean, I haven't had a solo birthday in 14 years. So I don't remember.
It was nice.
I don't remember not having a solo birthday. Or I don't remember having a solo birthday. But anyway, but yeah, we don't do that for birthdays.
Well, see, I think
oftentimes I forget that my dad's is July, not June, because they're A together, the J months.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
June and July. Yeah. They're 4 letters, and I'm always like, oh God, I know it's the 12th. It's the 12th of July. But sometimes in my mind I go, oh, June 12th. June 12th. Just because they're right there together.
Right. So, I don't know. See, maybe just for me specifically, not the whole world. I think birthdays, me celebrating my birthday isn't a big deal to me. Even though deep down inside, yes, I do want to be. I'm not going to act like I don't. Everybody wants to be. Well, most people want to be.
You worked on your birthday.
Yeah.
I was a coworker.
Yes, he helped me on my birthday.
I was actually a colleague.
Yes, we celebrated making money. Hey. But I will say, I think because I'm a December baby and it's literally 2 weeks before Christmas, whatever, if my birthday's, this year was Monday, Christmas is literally 2 Mondays after. And I think because I've always kind of felt like traumas. I feel like people, just growing up, people know the holidays are coming. And it is a little taxing. And I do understand people usually save their time off from work for summer vacation or for that week or two holidays, between Christmas and New Year's. And so I know I've seen pictures of it. I know I've had cool birthdays as a kid, like a little kid, but I don't really remember any once I can remember. The part where I can remember, it was more so we're going to roll this into Christmas. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so I think I've been kind of shortchanged, but like my daughter.
Shortchange.
But my daughter's is literally a week before mine. We don't shortchange her. And I think we've been very deliberate about if your birthday was in May, it would is celebrated equally. So you shouldn't get cheated just because yours is 3 weeks before Christmas.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't know. Some people really want to be celebrated on their birthday. Some people like to be alone. Some people like a big ass hoopla. Some people only want to do something on their milestone. And I do want to do something for my milestone. Do you want to do something for your milestone?
I am doing something.
Am I invited? Oh, I need to get the fuck home. Did I just invite myself? I'm sorry. I have a bad habit.
No. So here's what happened. So I think I've talked about this on the podcast. Okay. My mother, when she turned the big 4-0.
What?
She said, I will not turn 40 in this state that I live in.
Okay. So are you trying to follow in her footsteps?
So my dad took her to Las Vegas.
Hey, you going to Vegas?
So I told only this story.
Okay.
And he goes, I have a friend in Las Vegas. Like we can stay there. It would be, well, we don't have Las Vegas money.
Okay.
So we're not going to Las Vegas.
But you're not going to do it in your state, right?
No. So
even to this day, 3 years later, we still don't live in the same state. I like that. Not the driving and the flying, but nobody knows where you live. And I think that's cool. Keep going.
You're welcome. So what we're going to do is, my birthday's on a Thursday.
We could start that Friday.
So we're going to leave on Wednesday.
Okay.
I haven't quite cleared. Hopefully by the time this episode comes out, I will have cleared it with the person that we're going to try to stay with.
Oh, Lord.
I gave them a heads up that I might be seeing them for their birthday.
You only got 3 days, sir.
Well, hopefully by the time this comes out. So we're going to go up on Wednesday.
Okay.
To the place that I used to live.
Okay.
With my coworker from when I lived there.
Okay.
And we're going to drive up Wednesday.
Okay.
My birthday is Thursday.
Uh-huh.
So we'll be there before midnight Thursday.
Okay.
And we're going to leave Friday.
Why don't you just do the weekend?
Because I have to be back for my joint birthday meal.
Fair enough. So you're going to...
Yes.
Okay. Uh-huh. I was to make sure I was picking up what you're putting down. Okay, gotcha.
Only is not looking forward to the drive. Because
it's only 24 hours.
Well, you know, he gets a little.
Math in his grieving.
So, but anyway, so we're going to go up there and I'm going to turn 40.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
In a different state.
Oh, okay. Very cool. Do you know what you're going to do at this person's house? Or you're going to go a place out in town?
My idea was to keep it pretty simple.
Okay.
Because I don't want anything like, I'm not a big celebrator in general.
I'm not either.
So I think what I'll probably do is I'll probably like make sure that I go to places that I really miss and really like.
Because you know you're going to have a good time.
While I'm there, because I don't know how long it'll be before I go back.
Yeah, 24-hour drives suck.
So that's probably what I'll do as of today.
Where's your dream place to go for any birthday? Milestone or not?
Dream place to go?
Yeah, even if it's another country.
There's several places that I would like to
Give
go
me your
to.
top 3.
Like, everybody talks about Chicago.
I'm in Chicago.
I've never been to Chicago.
Really?
I've never been to Chicago.
It's cold as fuck.
Well, people talk about it, Windy City.
But the summer's hot as fuck.
Is it?
Yeah, I was there for a whole year. Boot camp, A school. I was there from November 13, 2007 to...
What is it? Deuce up, A-Town down.
Peace up, A-Town down.
Peace up, damn shit.
Peace up, A-Town down.
Okay.
But yeah, I've been there. I was there for a year. Yeah, give or take.
Yeah. I've never been. I've never been to Chicago.
I wouldn't advise it, but you can.
Oh. I've never been to Chicago. I want to go just because everybody talks about Chicago.
It's pretty cool. The downtown Chicago is really dope.
I've never been to Los Angeles.
Well, you know, I'm there like 6 times a year. 4 to 6 times a year.
I've never been to San Diego.
That's where my son was born.
I know.
Yeah.
I like to go though.
It's really cool. It doesn't get really hot. Nice. It never gets really cold. It's like they have the highest number of homeless people because of the weather being so perfect.
Wow.
Yeah, it is perfect. I'm not embellishing or putting on. It's beautiful in San Diego. It's super cool.
Would you move there?
I lived there for a little while.
Well, would you move there?
Yeah. I live in San Diego, yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's all move there and we'll do the pod from San Diego. Yeah. Coming live from Cali.
Won't come out by noon, though.
Absolutely not. Noon, West Coast time.
PST.
Yes.
Not MST.
No. Okay, well, there's no country you want to go to that you would want to celebrate a birthday?
Oh, I don't know if I want to celebrate a birthday.
No, I mean,
I don't know if any of these places would be celebrate a birthday.
Okay, well, you want me to give you mine?
Not really.
Damn.
I'm kidding. Well, I wasn't done, but it's fine.
Go ahead.
We can go back and forth.
The birthday or no birthday. Before I die, unless it's next week, I'm going to Tokyo, Japan.
Okay.
But to do a birthday there, you know, I'm a comic nerd and anime, and I would love that.
Is it Tokyo where anime is sort of
at least as far as I know.
Okay.
I want to go to Tokyo. I want to go.
I'd like to go to Bangkok.
That's down the street.
I just want to go so I can go. I went to Bangkok.
Ah, that's true.
I don't know if there's any other reason to go there.
I don't either. I'd go there. I want to go back to Rota, Spain, because that was the very first international port I went to in the Navy.
Rota in Spain?
No, Rota, Rota.
Oh.
Sorry, I rolled it all together. Rota
I was like
steak.
a rodent steak.
That was the first place that had shark, snail, and a few other things. I had, what's the shit? Paella. That's the first time I ever had paella. I'm probably saying it horribly. Paella. It's a big ass seafood dish that's all yellow rice and like 5 different seafoods like lobster, clams, mussels. Might be the same thing. Oysters.
Mussels are the same thing as what?
Clams, aren't they?
No.
Or they're in the same family.
I don't think so.
Well, both.
Clams are in a shell.
But technically oysters are as well as mussels. Oysters are in the black shell things.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah. But either way, we got out there on the beach and it's like an extra large pizza from New York. But it serves like 6 people. So that was the first time I ever had any of that. I wouldn't mind going back there.
Yeah.
And then one other place I want to celebrate a birthday. Either DR, Jamaica, or somewhere in Brazil, just because Brazil looks cool in Fast and Furious. It might be whack as fuck in real life.
So Mac and Cheese went to Brazil twice.
What do you say about it?
I think the first time they were under the influence.
In a good way or a bad way?
Too much. I think the second time they actually like got out and saw some stuff. But apparently it's really dangerous.
Is it? I mean, I know it's some poor areas.
You have to know, like, I'll double check with Mac and Cheese, but you have to like
report back.
Like you have, like I want to say he told me like
he's not a white guy, so he should have at least kind of blended in. You know what I mean?
I think he was like we had like I think they had like a person that was like, we're not going here.
What's one of the tourist areas?
We're going to go here and here at this time, and then we're not going to go back to that place.
Oh,
at this time and this time. We're going to go to this place at this time and this time. But I think if you know, it's like a beautiful experience if you know where to go.
Oh, okay. Because I know there's some poor areas.
So one of the guys that I play pickleball with, it actually grew up in Brazil.
Well, he is Brazilian.
Yes.
Oh, very cool.
He has been in America for 12 years.
Okay.
Business. Mm-hmm. He
got that good visa.
I don't know. I think he got dual citizenship.
Okay, cool.
Because his business does really well.
Clearly. He ain't left.
True. But I can ask him too.
Okay. So what other places would you want to go to?
I mean, I wouldn't mind going to Brazil.
You've been to New Orleans, you told me, yeah. No, because I was like, but you've been there.
I want to
go back.
Okay, here's the thing. I would like to go back to New Orleans.
Sober?
No. Well, I went one time for work.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you didn't get to go do shit. Yeah.
The first time was when Chocolate Swirl had his appendix removed. Mm-hmm. We had just gotten there.
He ruined the whole trip. No offense.
He didn't ruin the whole trip.
Not by choice. I mean, he wasn't like appendix burst.
But if I went back to New Orleans, I think I would do. Here's the thing that I need to be better at.
Okay.
I need to become a pre-planner. I have a problem where I show up and then I'm like, oh God, what are we going to do while we're here?
Oh, you need an itinerary for trips?
Yes.
Boo, you can't go on a trip with me.
Especially like a place like, for example, New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
Go to you can say, I want to go to the French Quarter.
Okay. That's the part where they have the artwork and stuff and...
Well, French Quarter is like where the bars and stuff are.
Bourbon Street. I've been to Bourbon Street.
Yeah, Bourbon Street's in French Quarter.
But they've got something past Bourbon Street, once you get to the end of Bourbon Street, and it's all like artwork and crafts. I don't know if that's also...
I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Is that all the same thing?
Yeah, no, not really.
Okay, I enjoyed all of it.
Yeah. I would like to go... If I was going to go back to New Orleans...
Yes, sir.
I think I would start with... I want to try to do the ghost tour again. You know, me and Chocolate Swirl got left. Because we took too long eating.
Eating is a beautiful thing.
On our break.
Yeah.
So I would like to finish that tour because that was actually kind of interesting.
Oh, okay. See some voodoo and shit?
We did go to a psychic.
Hey, was that weird?
Well, turns out everything they said didn't happen.
Did not happen?
Yeah.
Thank God.
They were like, you're in the perfect relationship for where you are. And I went, am I? Really?
Oh, it was like, I don't believe this bullshit. This crock
for
of
real?
shit.
I was like, oh, really? And they go, yeah.
And that was a bad
could
part
not
of it?
be better. And I'm like, well, it died about 2 years ago, but yeah, sure. Okay,
Loving
great.
all this advice.
Thanks. Guess I should really invest in the rest of what you say.
Yeah. I think I told on here one time. Tarot card reading? Or palm reading? Did I tell that story?
You did. Did you do I did the tarot card reading. Did you do the palm reading?
I think I did the palm reading.
You did the palm reading. I did. Mine was the tarot card, and the tarot card said that my relationship was perfect.
Which
I'm like, I don't think that's what the tarot card said. I think that's what you said. The person.
Mine was super accurate.
Was it?
Yes. Won't talk about it on here.
How many love lines do you have?
I don't know. It was a long time ago.
Okay.
But it definitely referred to stuff that may or may not have happened. Neither here nor there.
Do I know it?
I can tell you when we get done. It goes that deep.
Okay.
Pause.
We don't have to do it publicly.
But no.
We do have boundaries.
We do. Personal podcast. Okay, so.
One day we're going to have to figure out, we're going to have to come up with a nickname of a person that's really us. So that we can tell the story and nobody listening, we will be the other ones that know it's us.
Well, there's been a couple stories about big, little, or middle bro that might or might not have been me.
I have a few too, but so anyway, I don't know if I would want to. Birthday seems like I think my love language is quality time.
And you don't have to be in a...
And it doesn't matter where it is.
Yeah, as long as Only's there. Oh.
Or whoever.
Right.
Whoever I'm having quality time with.
Right.
Like, sort of like I was mentioning last week, like me and a few pickleball people, some of my OG peeps, we got together. Like, that time together, even if it was just an hour, we played pickleball together and then we had some food. Like that.
Are they really vacuuming right now?
No, I think that's that bathroom. Where they
the hand dryer.
The hand dryer.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you're sitting over there this time.
I hear all that shit.
That's what I heard last time.
I wonder if they're in there listening and laughing at us.
Oh, I heard so.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
But that meant a lot to me to have that time. Yeah. And so, but that doesn't require a place.
But I think sometimes the place or how you celebrate can add to an experience of celebrating I could be wrong. I think that the place, not saying it's got to be the most fanciest place in the world, but like, not on my birthday, but I went to Ruth Chris. I got me a good old steak and lobster. Some people that I love was there.
$100.
My tab alone was probably $140.
Listen, camera uno.
I don't go to Ruth Chris every day.
Jesus Christ.
I had 1 year post-COVID.
I probably don't spend $140
in a month of going out to eat.
Maybe even 2.
Cut that out. We spent $18 3 weeks ago.
But I'll not spend that $18.
Oh, yeah, you're not spending it every day, yeah.
Again, for a long time.
Until next week.
Until I see you for our next meal.
This is true. But on top of that, I think an experience can, like if it's a kid, for example, like my son's mama, I'm so glad she don't watch this shit because I'm about to talk shit. She don't watch, thankfully.
You could have just come up with a nickname.
I'm not doing that shit.
Right
I suck at nicknames. You're really good at it. My son mama want to take my son this year of 2024 to every motherfucking park in Disney, Orlando, Florida for his 10th birthday this year. That shit ain't cheap.
That's exhausting.
Who the fuck wants to walk around amusement parks for a week?
What 10-year-old?
Not mine.
None that I know.
No.
My niece is 9.
And she
would die after the first half of the first
She's been talking about this this will be 2 years. I have 3 kids. She has 1. So that means financially I'm half responsible for him and half responsible for my other 2 because they have a mother as well, obviously. So if you break it down, I have 1.5 kids. She has half a kid. So my finances are different than her finances. Not only that, why am I taking a 10-year-old to 5 different amusement parks? So you want me to take off work for a week, spend about $12 million for these 5 days. You got to think. People know where I live. I can drive down to the park. I'm going to pay for 5 days in a hotel, tickets for 5 days of amusement parks, meals for 5 days. And even if, let's say I eat breakfast in the hotel every morning, that's still 2 meals every day in each amusement park. That's easily just my part, not even contributing to my son's part, because obviously we would split the bill for him. That's probably $3,000-$4,000 on a good week. And I got to take a week off from work. That's delusion. Please don't hope. If she chooses to watch the episode, I pray this ain't the episode. But do you see what I'm saying?
I hope so. Listen, if you're watching Nosey with good intentions at gmail.com, I'll read your response.
Her response and talking shit
on the podcast.
Ooh, please don't let her see this episode. Mom has watched
watching. Tag her in this.
My son's grandmother has watched a couple episodes. Not episodes, but clips.
Hey, Granny.
Won't be putting this part in the clips. Please don't cuss me out.
Hey, Granny. Tag your daughter in this.
But that's not realistic. And I don't know why I went down this tangent. I think, because a kid can...
Overrated.
That is too much.
Yeah.
Because he'll be 10. But like 1 or 2 days at, say, Epcot and, I don't know all of them, Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
2 days of that.
Animal Kingdom.
Yeah. 2 days, he's 10. There's not as much shit that I remember from being... yes, I have memories from 10.
But not many.
No.
Same.
See what I'm saying? So certain things have to be done within reason. Whereas if you're a grown-up, I think when, where, and how you celebrate birthdays can be very memorable. Yeah. If you celebrate, say you and only, or whatever romantic couple goes to, say, Paris, France for a birthday. Paris. I think that would be a very impactful birthday celebration because it would be your birthday with somebody you love versus going to Six Flags.
Somebody you don't love.
That too. I've told my Six Flags story or Carowinds or whatever it was. But yeah.
Oh shit, sat in the car. Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. I don't know.
See what I'm saying?
You know, it's one of those things where I'm trying to learn the balance of living,
surviving,
but also not digging a ditch into debt.
Yeah.
That sounds like a ditch.
9 years worth of ditches. That's the name of the
9 years a ditch.
Yeah. Good job, sir.
It is. That's a lot.
Yes.
And I mean, for a 10-year-old, oh my God, I can't imagine. I mean, as a 40-year-old,
I'm gonna be 40.
I can't
4 months after that.
I can't even imagine doing that at 40,
sir.
Much less at 10.
Thanks, sir.
I took 2 naps a day at 10.
Sir, I don't want to take. I've been on a couple cruises. If I ever go on a week-long cruise, shoot me.
Okay, so listen. So I'm going to go on my first cruise in May.
Is it too late for me to join?
I don't think so.
Okay, send me the information again. My bad. Okay. I did get it. I forwarded it along to the important people. I forgot to check back in.
Okay. I will figure out how to do that. Mm-hmm. Remind me.
I'm dead serious. Yeah.
I don't think it's too late.
Okay. I might have to make some payments, but I can go.
Yeah.
Hopefully they take, what's it called? Afterpay?
We paid ours.
Well, yeah, usually when the cruises I go on are paid in advance. Yeah.
We've already paid ours.
Yeah, but May is still 5 months out. That's not bad.
Yeah.
I can make a couple of payments. You know what I mean? Won't get no drink package, but I can make a couple of payments.
I think the drink package comes with this package.
You love me. I love you too. Alcoholics unite. Well, you're not an alcoholic.
Well, you know I'm not going to drink.
Yeah, I'll take your drink package.
I might drink wine with you.
My dog. I will, dog. Yes, sir. Why
Maybe for your birthday. Maybe for your birthday.
Okay, deal.
I'll take a shot for your birthday.
My dog. Yes, sir. Only got to take
Maybe we'll have a little edible panties.
I'm down with that too.
So, what were we talking about?
Birthday celebrations, when and where. And
oh, that's too much. It is too much.
Do you think you can overdo it?
So I'm going to go on my cruise for the first cruise ever.
Yes, sir.
I've never been on a cruise before. In May.
Yeah.
I'll report back.
Absolutely. We could do an episode
if you would like
on
for us
the cruise. That'd be fucking fine, dog.
I was just about to say this.
I'm sorry to put the vocal. That'd be motherfucking fine.
We might do a cruise episode.
That would be
also,
super
we
cool.
could become a review podcast. I've been reviewing funerals recently.
We do have to at some point do a review.
Oh, by the way, okay. So listen, update just between me and you and Cameron Uno. So I talked about my friend's mom's funeral.
Right.
Love her. She's so sweet. Was. So one of our listeners was also at the funeral and called to say, listen, that was 100% accurate. Like everything that you said on the podcast, 100%. That's exactly what I thought the entire time.
Wait, what?
Of the funeral. Because, they talked about the wrong person.
Oh, yeah. I do remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the singing.
And I was about to say
and then the little boy.
Yeah.
That was like, thank God. That was giving me a headache.
Hey, kids will tell you the truth.
All of that, listen.
They don't
all
give
of that.
fuck.
Listen, the listener was like, you could not have explained that funeral any better.
Did they like the episode?
And I said, thank you.
Did they get a thumbs up? Did they click subscribe?
They did. They did.
Thank you very much.
But, that makes me nervous though. Because I'm like, oh, y'all are listening.
Duh. Every week.
But anyway, so we could become a review podcast.
We'll have a segment.
We are going to have a special episode. Your mixtape episode.
Yeah.
We're not sure how we're going to do that yet. That might be a different episode. That might be a different channel.
Maybe.
Is that on the... Anyway, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So... What if we started reviewing stuff? But anyway, if you would like for us to review some things,
with good intentions.
send it our way. nosywithgoodintentions@gmail.com.
Chatting with good intentions.
Yeah. We might have to get the queen on there for that one.
Hey, that'd be pretty fire.
So anyway, I don't know, like birthdays, I always think of like Christmas and Thanksgiving and Easter because my mom's side of the family does get together.
Right.
I always think of those as like getting together holidays with like family members versus like birthday. I end up usually having a whole month because like I see this group of friends, I see that group of people, I see this group of people. Sometimes I don't, depending on the year, sometimes I don't see some of those people, sometimes I do. It just depends on the year and schedules and, whatever. But I mean, we worked. Yeah. We worked hard for the money. We worked hard for money, for your money on birthday. Yeah. On your birthday.
But you see, my priorities: get this money or celebrate. Get this money. I'm just saying.
Well, we got a show.
Yeah, and some people take off for their birthday. I hate to say it, a lot of women, their whole month is the birthday.
Biscuit, I don't think she's worked on her birthday in 15 years.
And I don't knock that.
I don't blame you.
But
if you're going to pick a day off, I would say your birthday is probably the smart.
So I call out once a month.
I know.
So I don't have to take my birthday off.
I was talking to the people that don't call out.
I don't have to take my birthday off. I'm going to call out when I feel like it.
Do you know that in the 5 years...
You've never called out?
I've called out twice.
Go to hell.
Twice.
We get 2 a month. 2 a period and 4 lates.
5 years.
Shit, I call out once a month.
Twice.
One time in the payment.
And I laid in the bed.
The mesh thing? Oh, no, you had doctor's note.
I'm sorry.
You had doctor's note.
No, so I've called out 3 times in 5 years.
Oh, you called out for the pain, then you had to go get it done, cut open, blah, 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 and then you just took off for doctor's note, right?
No, that was medical leave.
Oh, okay.
So I called out one time for my gallbladder stuff that
pain,
put me in so much pain I could not, debilitating pain.
Yeah.
So I only called out once for that.
Okay.
The other 2 times that I called out was being legit sick. Mm-hmm. I had just enough strength to
press the numbers or email
and say I am not going to make it.
I call out twice a period. I'd be like, I ain't feel like fucking with these motherfucking strippers. Fuck that shit. And I don't even make up I don't make no excuses. I don't put no bullshit. I just be like, didn't feel good not coming in.
Yeah. I don't anymore. I used to send paragraphs.
Why?
And now I send so sorry, sick, We'll try again.
Because not being funny, because we have that grace of 2 call-outs or 4 late, some comment, whatever it's called. We like our job a little bit. I don't like the people, but I like the job. We have that privilege.
Yeah.
I'm not putting no long paragraph.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a long, good day of watching football on a Sunday. Y'all know why I be on those Sundays, and I wake up that morning tired as a motherfucker. I be like, I ain't feeling it today. I don't feel good. See you tomorrow. I just roll the fuck back over.
Yeah.
I might send it after when I'm supposed to be there.
If you're listening or watching, I just want you to see the work ethic between the two of us.
I ain't shit. I don't care.
5 years, I called out 3 times. Debilitating pain.
I'm gonna use my 2 days.
And slept all day.
I'd call out, and then when it's time to submit our pay, I'd be like, PTO.
Oh, that's right. You have PTO. I don't have PTO.
Yeah, see, I accrue PTO. Because you don't want no benefits and shit, so you don't want to be full-time. I'm a full-time stripper.
I don't want them to control my schedule.
I work the same 4 days unless I pick up something different.
Yeah, but that's only because that's because yours is a unique situation.
What you mean?
Because it's based on facility. And your facility only has 3 people
in the building. Everybody else is stripping virtually or part-time
everybody else.
stripping.
Well, everybody else is independently stripping.
And OnlyFans stripping.
Correct.
Like I did that. But yes.
I feel it. Yeah. No, it's 3 times. Yeah.
Well, see, you can't get penalized because you're part-time. I mean, you could if you repeatedly did it, but
I still have the same too.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Scheduled. If I'm on the schedule.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
See, when I moved to the different department, that's when it became pick up as you go. So you not really bid ahead of time.
Call out, yeah.
So if I don't pick up any hours, I just didn't pick up any hours.
Right. So you don't call out from a day off. Right. Yeah, I feel.
Right. I need to pick up more hours.
We broke, but we straight, but we broke. So do you think you can fuck up a birthday by when, where, or how you celebrate it? If you
yes, you may tell you about it.
Minus.
Let me get comfortable for this one.
A minus drugs and alcohol.
You may tell you about it.
Yeah, I love to hear it. That's why I asked.
So
I'm here for it.
My first birthday as a single person.
How long had you been single? Because you weren't in there. You're not a moping type of person anyway, but
no. So we were together for 13 years.
Yeah. Give or take a day.
So we would have almost been broken up for a year.
Okay. I was asking. I want you you had broke up 3 months. You still hurt, and that's a little different. Okay. No. Almost a year. Go.
So one of my favorite things to do is I love to go to the mountains and rent a cabin. Love. I actually thought about doing that for my birthday. Money.
I've only done a cabin trip one time, and it was snow. It was cool.
Oh, I love.
Yeah, it was cool.
Love. Especially when it's cold.
Yeah.
Or honestly, summertime.
I haven't done a cabin in the summer. Is it nice?
It's breezy and cool. Oh, it's nice. Mm-hmm. It's still like warmish, but you're in the mountains, so it's cooler. So anyway,
oh shit.
So Coleslaw had a girlfriend, the one I called the wrong name for 6 months. Did I tell you about that?
Yeah,
I told you that.
You did.
6 months. Camera. Or no?
You said she kept answering to it. Shit.
She damn sure did.
So that's her fault.
And I'm like, really?
My name's Mike.
But apparently behind closed doors, when I left, she would be like, please tell him. And he would just laugh.
Oh, she wasn't being hateful. She just like, he don't know my name.
She's like, please tell him my actual name. Because Coleslaw is a cunt.
Clearly.
He is.
Kirk, her name is Jezebel, not
no. He
Jasmine.
waited until he finally busted out laughing in real life, and then he had to tell me.
He was like, what the fuck are you laughing at?
Yeah, and I went, how long have y'all been together? And they were like, well, about 6 months. Damn. I said, are you kidding me?
That's fucked up.
So anyway.
Yes, sir. It's still funny, though.
Coleslaw and that girlfriend.
Yes, sir.
And then the other one that we worked with for a brief time.
Yeah.
And his wife.
Moved down to Florida?
Somewhere.
Okay. They don't watch.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
We decided we're going to go to a cabin for the weekend.
Couple trip. Hey.
Okay. I was single.
Why'd you go on a couple?
I didn't have a couple.
Then why'd you go? Oh, it was your birthday. Okay.
Glutton for punishment, I guess. Anyway, so I'm sorry, this was the second year of me being single. Okay. The first year, the same couples, plus their children, they weren't supposed to come. But anyway,
okay.
We got together for my birthday, literally just went to a restaurant. Okay. The family was late, as they always are. I knew they were going to be late. So I told them to be there an hour before we actually wanted them there, and they were still an hour late for the actual time they were supposed to be there. They were 2 hours late on their end.
So anyway, hell no.
So anyway, we made it before the place closed.
Amen.
And there had been a history of some hurt feelings between Coleslaw and the couple.
Oh Lord, okay.
It's a lot. We'll sprinkle it through.
Okay.
So anyway, it did not go well. It was awkward. They kept throwing jabs at each other. Anyway, so stupidly, I said my next birthday, the next year, I said, let's do this cabin. Because I thought, we'll be in the mountains.
The same people?
It'll be pretty. They've mended their fences, allegedly. No, they hadn't. So the entire weekend was couples counseling.
You being the counselor?
I was the counselor.
Bitch, it's my birthday. Why am I counseling?
Happy birthday to me.
You might have been a glutton for punishment.
I said, y'all are not invited to my birthday ever again.
Were they offended?
They can kiss my ass.
Oh, so you don't give a fuck about
I'm still friends with them.
But not as a unit.
Not on my birthday. We're not friends on my birthday.
Right.
We're friends the other 364 days a year. But my birthday, no. Not anymore.
I ain't mad at that.
Y'all have had 2 of them.
Yeah, you fucked them
I'm not giving you any more of them.
No.
I love them dearly. Not on my birthday. You do not exist to me on this one day.
Yeah, I can't knock that. I think part of my dilemma for my birthday, I also never really know what I want.
See, my problem is, we just had Christmas.
Yeah.
And now it's going to be my birthday.
And everybody's broke.
Do you know how long it took me to figure out enough gifts for my mom to give me?
See, you kind of have the same dilemma I have. Yours is not quite 2 weeks from, it's probably 3 weeks, but it's still right after Christmas, and mine is right before Christmas.
Yeah.
So I know people don't intentionally fuck us over. But it almost, as bad as it sounds, it almost feels inconsiderate to be like, hey, or if I was a kid in today's time, Mom, I want a $500 PlayStation 5 for my birthday.
Right.
What do you follow that up with on Christmas? You know what I mean? Or vice versa.
Right.
So I don't know. It's a weird dynamic to have a birthday so close to major holidays that are typically financially taxing.
Yeah. My mom used to, if I remember correctly, she used to take one gift that I had asked for Christmas and save it.
Like a big gift?
And I would get it for my birthday.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah.
My daddy's, I'm going to give you one daddy shitting.
Daughter to father, daughter to father. Nobody has commented that they know where that's from.
I know it.
I'm a little disappointed.
That'd be right. No, he used to do this thing where he would be like $50. I might have told this story because I'd be bitching him. Have I told this?
No, but I couldn't be more excited.
Go to hell.
You know I love daddy's stories.
So his limit was $50. This is in 2000.
Okay.
So $50 for a birthday or a Christmas present is pretty, if you have money. I'm not saying if you're rich. I mean, if you're financially struggling, you should be balling out. My daddy wasn't broke. He wasn't a millionaire, but he's never been broke.
Yeah.
It was $50. So I wanted, this was for Nintendo 64. That tells you how old I am. The brand
40.
new yes, I am. WrestleMania 2000 had just come out. Okay. Super cool. Because it was, do you remember WrestleMania 2000?
I remember I didn't play it, but I do remember.
Do you remember the wrestling games on the 64?
Yes.
Okay, so they start off with WCW Nitro, then it was WCW something, and then they had finally got the rights to WWF. Okay. So this is the first so WCW, they get to convert to WWF, which is WWE now. Yeah,
because they combined.
They bought WCW. So this is the first, and these games were super cool. So it was WrestleMania 2000. They had Stone Cold, The Rock, Undertaker. This was the one. that goddamn game cost like $54 with tax. And you had to have a memory card so you could save your created players. So it might have come to a total of like maybe $70. It probably wasn't even a whole 70. My daddy gave me so much shit for the game plus tax going over the 50 and the memory card. Even if I didn't get the memory card, it was a $50 game. It's not going to be $50. There's tax involved. But being a 14, 15-year-old kid, it says $50 or $49.99. I've matched the threshold. This fool gave me so much shit for it. It was just like, it's technically over $50 because the tax, blah, blah. I was like, but he bought it. He did buy it. So he gets credit for buying it.
Look at daddy.
Shit on me and made me feel like shit for it, but I didn't feel like shit when I cracked that bitch open. So I don't give a fuck. Got the game. But moments like that has kind of made me be real uneasy about asking for stuff that's expensive. I think that causes some of my hesitancy to celebrate my birthday as well.
Daddy.
He's a wonderful man.
It all goes back to daddy.
Fuck that nigga.
Fuck daddy.
You know I gotta give him one every episode. Every couple episodes.
Oh, I love it. Listen, as soon as you're like, I go, it's daddy, child.
Get him.
Oh my God. Here's what's funny.
Okay.
I've not met this man.
He probably never will. I ain't seen him in a year.
I know. And I love it. I love it. You know, somebody was like, do you really like that his dad's a bad dad? And I was like, I love it. Listen, here's the thing.
You don't love my trauma.
I don't like love the trauma that it's caused. I love the stories.
And they're all accurate. It's so true.
And honestly, most of them I understand because I know in my own way. I think maybe it helps me process mine as well.
My trauma helps your trauma.
Yeah.
That's it.
My trauma helps your trauma.
I think so. Let's put that in there.
It's,
Yes, sir.
I used to do, I went ice skating for the first time on my birthday. That was fun. I did that for 2 years.
I got a daddy story for that. Not a shitting on.
I hope so.
No, actually, this is
it might turn into one.
No, it was an elementary school up in Rochester, New York. We as a school, we went ice skating. He came as a chaperone, blah, blah, blah. And he was trying to show off. He was ice skating, spun around, did some stupid shit, cut his whole goddamn eyebrow. I'm not shit. He didn't shit on me.
You're shitting on him. Shit on him.
Fuck that eyebrow.
Shit on him. He's still got a scar over the eyebrow.
I don't know, but he definitely cut
I hope so.
It was like right up on his eyebrow. Cut the shit out of his eyebrow. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh, nice.
I had to tell you that one.
I like it. I like it.
Funny as fuck.
Daddy down.
Not at the time it was.
Daddy down.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yes, sir.
Not everybody can have daddy downs.
This is true.
Yeah. Byron. Not everybody can have Byron.
Oh, I caught it. He's a good dude.
Just in case. I love Byron.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too.
I need to see him again. I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, he came by the other day. Had a good time. He's had a lot of loss this year, though, unfortunately. No, for real. He's been to a couple funerals.
Listen, every time.
No, it wasn't being funny.
Every time. No.
Oh.
Listen, every time I'm like, oh, yeah. And we'll get to laughing, and you always have to say something serious.
Well, no, he just has. He's had.
I think it's because you've been around the Queen so long.
Probably so. He's had two, his sister and his brother this year. Or this past year.
Oh, I met the sister.
Yeah, she was super sweet.
Oh.
See what I'm saying? And the brother was just recently.
Her. Is somebody living in her house?
It's just him.
He lives in the house.
Yeah, they used to live there together because that's their parents' house. But now it's just
I learned a lot from her.
She was super sweet.
I only met her once.
I met her.
She was so nice.
Times. Yeah, she's super sweet.
Yeah.
But it sucks.
That's where I met
Gabby's friend?
Yes.
Yeah, I seen him the other day. My mother hates him.
Really?
She thinks he's stuck up as fuck. He walked in.
The one that I know?
The bald one?
I don't know if any of them have hair.
I'll tell you afterwards. But he walked
The one that cut grass. That moved.
No, I don't know who that is.
Left the van there?
Yeah.
Didn't he cut the grass? No, you cut the grass.
I cut the grass.
You cut the grass. The van was in the way.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, something about grass.
I used to cut the grass, yeah. No, my mother hates that motherfucker. I don't got no beef with him, but she hates him.
Really?
Because she's like, he's so stuck up. Y'all never had a conversation. His body language. I was like, all right. he walked in.
Excuse me. So he came to the family gathering?
Yeah. He came over, sat down, we chopped. Excuse me. We chopped it up, blah, blah, blah. And he spoke, and my mom was like all attitude. I was like, Mom, stop. Like, I don't like him. He stuck up. He all snobby. I was like, Mom, be polite. Like, you speak a different language than everybody in this room. Your whole face says, fuck you. Like,
clearly.
Yes. Can we just say, I tolerate? Can we change it to tolerate you? Yes, just hi and just carry the fuck on.
Yeah.
Whole face was like, eat a dick. I was like, Mom. And I did not expect that. She's only met him like one other time. No.
Was there?
Yeah.
I was there.
When you met him, yeah. My mama her whole face was like, kill yourself.
Yeah.
I was like, no, stop that shit.
Cold blooded.
Man, you know.
That's funny.
It was super funny.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. So birthdays.
Back to the birthday.
Well, what I was trying to think, like, I think it's sort of interesting that I don't know anybody that, like, as you get older, most people don't celebrate as much. Like, my mom only went to Las Vegas so she wouldn't turn 40 in the state she lived in.
But see, I think the longer we live, I do think milestones are important. I went to my great uncle's birthday party last year. He turned 80 years old, and he has most of his. He's not like slow or nothing. Like, he's there. No, I meant, like, some people get 80 and like they're lost. He knows who everybody is. He can tell you his elementary school teachers, all that.
Yeah.
And for one, he's cognizant of what's going on.
Yeah.
For two, he made it to 80. My grandmother died last year. She made it to like 76.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, that's cool. That's something. You don't think that's something to celebrate, though?
It is.
My great-grandmother, my nana's 99. She'll be 100 this year. Yeah, this year.
Yeah.
2024. And as long as God rest her soul, that she's still here when she's 100.
God leave her soul.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Don't take her yet.
Yeah, don't take her till she's 100. Because I'm trying to get to 102. So I need her to set the bar. You know what I'm saying?
You think she'll get a letter?
What's up? What do you mean?
You know, when you turn 100, whoever the president is sends you a card. Birthday card.
Really?
Yeah.
This is a real thing or just...
Yeah, it's always been.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, she lives in the DMV anyway, so...
Yeah.
He could just hand deliver it.
What if he did?
Biden might forget his old ass.
What if he did?
If he hand delivered it,
yeah,
I would want to be there. I would got him.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I don't know. I think that's something. I think as you get older, you should celebrate the birthdays. You should celebrate every birthday, but like big celebrations. I think milestones are important.
Yeah.
Even as cynical as I am, I think 40, 50, 60, 70, maybe 75 to be safe, 80, 85, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Would you want those as you get older, or you'd be like, eh?
I don't know. I think I'm turning a corner on this one because, well, listen, hear me out. Hear me out. I think the problem is we've gotten so busy
lifing,
being an adult, that we depend on a birthday, a holiday to see somebody. But if we saw them more often,
we wouldn't be so hard pressed for those moments.
Correct. Like, Only's family lives in a different state.
Right. And it ain't one state away.
Well, it is.
Not from where y'all live.
I mean, similar.
Whatever.
Anyway, it's not a draw. It's not a. It would be very hard to just on a whim.
Right. Yeah. It ain't down the street. Yeah.
But we need to go more often.
Yeah, but how though?
Well, currently with Buster is still kicking.
Yeah, we should have brought him in here. Let him roam around. No, I'm just playing. I'm just joking.
He might make a guest appearance.
I hope so.
But he's still roaming. It is hard with him.
Oh, okay.
That's what makes it harder.
Because y'all could shoot up there like a quick turnaround weekend, like say Friday after both of y'all get off or whatever. And
right. Right. Like we could go up there. I mean, really, genuinely.
Can you bring Buster? Or not really a place for him to
it's not really
conducive. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. No. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I mean, we'll figure it out eventually. Yeah. But I think if we went, I think we're slowly figuring it out.
Okay.
I think little by little we're figuring it out more and more. And I think he wants to go more.
Yeah. I understand why,
And I'm with it. Yeah. I'm like, hey, let's.
See, my thing is, as far as visiting folks, like my mom wants to go. She mentioned the other day going to Rocky Mount where she grew up, blah blah blah. But I think since my great grandmother died. I'm feeling more stopped up. Excuse me. When I was in 11th grade, she has never really frequented going back. But she'll go like for funerals, unfortunately. And she mentioned the other day, she's like, hey, we haven't been up there in a long time besides the family reunion like 2 years ago. I think I told you about it. And she's like, oh, and I was like, well, we can go. I'll take you up there. She's like, well, I don't know. And we only have my 2 aunts left and blah, blah, blah. And I'm kind of like how you are. Like, instead of waiting for death or holidays to go visit people, I don't think it'll kill us to go, even if it's once a year, outside of a holiday. Slide up there and just make sure motherfuckers ain't dead. Hey, you still kicking? Something.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's a bad thing. But I do agree with you. We wait for a holiday or maybe a birthday to go say, hey. Because I think part of that is because of phones and we could text and FaceTime. But that's still not the same thing as in person.
Right.
And I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to get so morbid, but
No, it's true though. It's true. And like that, I think that's why like part of my conversation with my sister has been like, we need to get together more often.
Yeah, they're gonna kill you.
I mean, I think with like we sort of got spoiled with COVID because, that was my COVID circle.
Right.
And so we saw each other every day.
Yeah.
But now we're back to sort of a
some type of normalcy,
somewhat normal pre-COVID living. Right. And immediately we're like,
I'll see you at the holidays.
I'll see you at the next one.
Think we need another COVID? I'm just joking.
No, I mean, I think it's one of those where I don't know what's going to happen.
It's been 2 months since my grandmother died, give or take. And already our family group chat is getting lesser and lesser and lesser. And it's only been 2 months. Like my mom is the one that's like, hey, what y'all doing? Hey, good morning. She's the one that's like really keeping it alive. Everybody else kind of back to their norm.
I'm in this group chat. I have it muted.
I don't fuck with y'all. I don't fuck with you.
Well, so the problem is the main reason that I'm in that group has removed themselves from the group.
I won't ask why. Go ahead.
So the person, let's say there was 8 of us. Let's just say there was 8 people in the group text. I was added by
that person
number 7. Number 7 has since left the group,
and now you have
because they don't. They're annoyed by this.
Oh, okay, too much going on. Yeah,
even with the muting of it, they're like, whatever. And I'm like, well, you're the only reason that I was even put in this group,
right. And now you have nothing in common with the other 6.
Correct. So I'm like. And then the other 2 people in the group that I know fairly well rarely ever say anything.
Oh, so you can't even chime in on people you do have, the few people you have.
And so now it'll be like a week goes by and somebody will go, hey. Do we use this? Do we still use this?
Like, maybe.
And I'm like, I don't say a word. I just sit there. And I'm like, maybe they'll stop.
Yeah, my mom is active in ours. She's like, have a great weekend, and then we'll respond. But it has choo. And I've kind of said that. I think I told you privately. I could be wrong. I kind of was like, I don't want to. This is like a month ago, not last week. I was like, I don't want this group chat shit. And not because I don't love my family, but I know that there's going to be a point where it's back to the norm. And we talk to each other like every 3-4 months.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just the truth.
Yeah.
So there's no way to avoid that, is there?
Not really.
I didn't think so.
No, not really. And it's one of those things where like...
It's not malicious. I know that.
When me and my mom used to walk together all the time, like we would say, like, my mom would say, I've tried this for years with different friends.
Mm.
And the only reason we stopped walking is because I moved.
Right.
I think that when I move back...
You're going to start back walking.
We'll start back walking again. I hope we do.
I don't think y'all enjoy the conversation, the camaraderie.
But I mean, it's hard to find one other person, much less an entire group of people.
Sir, I gym by myself. Now that we don't gym and I don't really work out with nobody else, I gym by myself for the most part.
I'd like to do that again, though.
Yeah, but you live 14 hours away. I'm not driving 7 to go gym in the middle and then drive another 7 back.
I know. Maybe when I move back.
Oh,
we won't be as
then
far.
Then a 4-hour drive won't be as bad.
Yeah. We could do 2 hours apiece.
Yeah, I could do that.
And meet in the middle.
I'm down. That'd be pretty cool.
I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Just pick one day a week.
Yeah. We could gym, eat. Yeah, I could drive my 2 hours back. You drive your 2 hours back.
Perfect.
That'd be cool. Because it's only like east to south. I love fucking with people. The people who knows in real life know where we live, but like the people who don't know, I like doing that shit. Yeah. Like, where the fuck does he live? We know where Michael lives.
I want somebody out there, if you're out there and you're keeping track on a map, like when we're like,
boy, like, Kirk, don't live here.
When we're like, you can scratch that off your list of guesses. If somebody out there has a map,
that'd be cool as fuck.
Please take a picture of it and send it to noseyofgoodintentions@gmail.com. I would love to see.
I will add that to an episode. I swear I would. And tag you.
What we have narrowed it down to.
Oh, Lordy.
Because I know we've eliminated Texas.
Have we?
Recently, like a couple of episodes ago.
Oh, yeah. And we've already said at least Rochester, New York.
Correct. Mm-hmm. So I'd be interested if anybody's like been marking them out.
Clearly not North Carolina because I've referenced Rocky Mount before and a few other places. You did meet me here in Charlotte finally for the second, 6 times. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
But then we marked off Cali because my son lives somewhere in California.
Yeah. And you have to go there.
Yeah. Trying to think of other places.
But anyway, if you have a map and you've been keeping track, I would love to see it.
On that note, we'll get up out of here. Y'all figure out a map, send it to us. We will absolutely include that graphic in the episode. I swear I will.
nosewithgoodintentions@gmail.com. Write us a question. Write us a topic. If there's anything that you would like to hear our thoughts about,
we're down.
Or our review of.
Absolutely.
You know, we've reviewed a movie. I've reviewed a funeral.
Yeah. I haven't reviewed shit, have I?
You reviewed the movie with me.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I cannot remember the name of it, but the Eddie Murphy, Lauren London, Jonah Hill movie.
You People.
Thank you. I didn't want to say the wrong name.
People You.
Yeah, something crazy like
I still stand by it.
Let's do a rewatch and a re-review. No, I don't want to.
No.
I saw your face and I was like, yeah, I don't want to watch this shit again.
Watch it again.
It doesn't have rewatchability.
It wasn't fun.
It didn't suck, though.
It wasn't terrible.
But it wasn't something I was like, I can't wait to watch it again.
Yeah.
But love stories for me aren't that rewatchable only because you kind of know the end. Sorry. Only love story that it's my favorite movie of all time. I think I've told you. A Knight's Tale.
I have that.
I love that movie. But it's not.
Keith Ledger.
Yeah, it is a love story, but in my opinion, that's not the main plot.
No.
It's like a subplot. To me, I could be wrong. The main plot is him about changing his stars.
Yeah.
And the subplot woven in between that is the love story. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Brokeback Mountain. I hated that movie.
I've never seen it.
I didn't get through the whole thing.
It's that bad?
I fell asleep in the first 30 minutes.
Boring? Too much dialogue?
So boring.
Oh, okay. Well.
The first 10 minutes, nobody says a word.
Are you
dead
fucking with me?
Dead ass.
Dead ass serious.
Dead ass.
Speaking of brokebacks. I'm sorry.
Blowbacks.
Yes, Blowback Mountains.
noseygoodintentions@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from people. We haven't had an email in a while. We also have Instagram, Nosey with Good Intentions.
Yes, sir.
You can message us there as well.
Yes,
please follow.
Mm-hmm.
We also have a YouTube channel. Hi, if you're watching.
We do.
Hope you're having fun.
Oh, we got to start doing something. I meant to say it earlier. Maybe we should start saying like and subscribe, or whatever order, subscribe, and like maybe the beginning and the middle. Somebody
like randomly throughout.
Not excessive, like just to start with, maybe. And then somewhere like halfway, and then when you do yours, somebody mentioned to me about a call to action, and it's kind of like a hey, we'd like you to subscribe. And it just reminds people because apparently algorithm stuff is boring, but somewhere around 50% of your average viewers / listeners aren't subscribed.
Oh,
yeah, but go ahead,
subscribe.
Yeah,
YouTube, Nosey with Good Intentions.
My bad.
Like, comment, subscribe. Click that notification bell so you're reminded every time Tuesday by noon when the video will be uploaded.
Yes, the audio will be out at 8 a.m.
If you're listening, hi, how are you? Hope you're listening, enjoying on your podcast interface.
I love when you say that. That's just funny as hell.
Please subscribe or follow or whatever it is. And rate us the maximum number of stars, or whatever it is that they have. We also have X. Nosey Good. Oh, we also have a link tree. I keep forgetting about the link tree.
We do.
We have a link tree on our Instagram.
Is there anywhere else we could post it?
Can you do a link tree on your Facebook? We don't have Facebook.
We don't have Facebook, yeah. But can you put it on like your TikTok or your... I don't know, but can you...
Hell if I know.
I'm going to check that out this week.
I don't even have TikTok.
Remind me this week to check. I think you can, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
Because that way I could just add it and you could... Any of those you stumble across, you could click it and...
Click it or ticket. Do you remember that?
Fuck yeah.
It was like 100 years ago. Click it or ticket.
Be careful.
Tomorrow? Oh, yeah.
Too late now. Continue. I'm sorry.
Safe driving. What was it?
Did you say TikTok?
TikTok, Nosey Podcast. Nosey with Good Intentions.
Yeah. Snapchat is Nosey Podcast.
Snapchat is Nosey Podcast, or whatever you have Michael saved as in your phone.
You can't think of nothing.
What was it? We just did one.
Interface? That was trifling. Interface?
Internal.
Oh, yeah, internal. I'm sorry.
Internal was last week. Drank. Anyway. So, was that it?
I believe so.
If that wasn't it, it's probably scrolling at some point.
Absolutely.
We never know when it's going to start scrolling.
Thank you for listening to our Nosey Nonsense.
See you next time.